Hello everyone, today we're gonna figure out Extremoid's new contraption that he made. This was in his recent tutorial and I'm gonna figure it out. I mean, he just launched the video. I just saw how the contraption works and I'd like to figure how it works. So I'm gonna give it a bit of my own twist. Obviously, I don't make things exactly as everyone else does because, I think it's better to give things your own little twist. So what we're going to have is you can put X, like any number of diamonds in here. Let's just say we're going to use redstone for now. And what that does, let's just say so the way Extremoid has it configured is basically he has 4 stacks here and then he has 63. So you can only ever take in one, right? What we could do in fact is when there is some amount of items, okay, let's just say that we can do it like this. Okay, we'll take some down so that we have some more space to work with. We might have to move this up a little bit because I think we won't have enough space. So what we're going to do is, if I have a few hoppers there, and then I'm going to take another dropper. So this dropper will be the one that's actually doing stuff, okay? Every other dropper is just like useless right now. So let's just say that this has some items in it. So normally this hopper particularly will be locked, right? And I have to remind myself that I can make contraptions which are not one wide. I love making one wide contraptions, so I get stuck in that mentality. So we can use a target block here, that would be perfect. So a target block here. And this is normally locked, okay? So we're gonna make it locked normally and we're gonna do something like that. So now even if I put a lot of items in here, okay, no, yeah, if I put any items in there, it's gonna lock it. Okay, so this is normally locked. As soon as there's items in here, it becomes unlocked. No, we need some other system. So what we need to do is, first of all, have it be normally locked. So let's just do something like that. Okay, for now. Actually, this could just be a random block. It doesn't need to be a target block, actually. So yeah, we don't need that. So once there are any amount of items in here, so what we will do is, also this should, like, we can get the pulse easily from here. And this can go into another storage. So I'm just, I'll do the final stuff. Okay, so this is just the way I'd like to do my redstone. I like to have the final output be a chest so that it's clear to figure out what's happening. So okay, let's keep it like that, right? So if I put any amount of items in here, it's gonna go through, and as soon as there are items in here, this should lock it, right? So that is the first thing that we're gonna do. So as soon as there are items in here, it's gonna lock this repeater. So we can do that using something like this. Now let's see if that works. And that dropper actually kind of hurts us there, because we are powering it. So let's just say that we put a chest there, even though I don't want to put a chest, but I'm gonna have to put a chest there. Okay, so let's just hope that this actually works and functions just the way I want it to. Okay, so yeah, so 64 items and it locks it. Cool. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna, as soon as there's any amount of items in here, we're gonna pulse it. Okay, so I'm just using basic redstone logic here. I'm not actually doing anything special. So what this pulse will do is it will actually, so we don't need this because we have another system now. It is going to remove this block, let's just say, right? That is a good, okay, so we need to, or how could we like make this not be powered? We could just move. So I'm thinking here, okay guys, chill. So okay, I think I like that. I like this system, it works flawlessly, so I'm gonna stick with that. How could we, in the most compact way? So once there is an output, let's just make a rising edge monostable circuit. So it's a really easy way to make a rising edge monostable circuit. Rising edge monostable circuit is just doing something like this. Only activate on the up, not on the down. And that should, let's just, how will we do that? Let's just say that we will use a sticky piston. and we're gonna move this block away, and we're gonna move it to let's just which way. I'm just trying to think what is the most compact way to do this, and yeah, I think this might be the best way to do it, because we can have like a floor level here. So I like to do my floor levels with glass. I don't know what you like. Oh, let's try tinted glass. I've never tried that before. I also do quartz sometimes, but I'm gonna go with tinted glass for now because I think it looks cool. And what we're gonna do now is on the rising edge, we're gonna get an output that is just gonna quickly give us a pulse over here. And we can do the pulse using an observer here, so that we don't power anything and it stays nice and cool. And what that is gonna do is, if I put in, okay, so that messed it up somehow, some way. I don't understand how that is messing that up. So you are powered and you are powered. That means that this hopper should also be powered. Maybe it does not mean that, and I'm just being a total dum-dum. So yeah, okay. I need to lock it using that. So our piston system won't work then. So let's just do the flippy signal thingy, so we can power a redstone torch, and that will work in the end. So let's just see that this is normally locked with the help of a redstone torch, right? So this will actually lock the system, right? Let's just check that. Cool. So once this is locked, we're gonna detect if there are items in here, and then we're gonna use, I can just compact it down using something like that. So once we know that there are items in here, what we're gonna do is simply, this should activate like a piston somewhere, so that we get an output at least. This will go, and I don't want it to turn into a clock. We could just have something like this. So yeah, this should work, I think. And I don't think I need that. I just need that at the end. So this should give us an output. Let's just put a block there, because we know that this will split out the block. And this is locked. Why not locked? Oh, come on. Okay, cool. Let's just see. I put a block there, and this one torch there, and this one does there. Now that should be locked. Okay. And so obviously, clearly that is not gonna work. Messed up somewhere. And if I put a thing there, it should send a pulse. So what we can do for the pulse is, we can just have something like, we can have an observer here. Or actually, let's just see if we are actually getting a pulse, because I didn't see that. Sorry, I just had dinner. Yeah, and that should not work on the way down. See, that's a rising edge monostable circuit. So when we get an output, we will first of all engage. So when this is on, right, we will, on the rising edge, we will create like a output here, right? This will create an output when it goes over here, so that there's something here. This system is the thing to figure out. And this needs actually to be a repeater somehow. So we need to have a repeater here. How about we just have something like that? Or we could just swing this around over here and set this to, I don't know, like 3 ticks. Perhaps that's enough, and that should drain out one item at the start. That is not. And I need to put a piston here so that I can see what's happening, and that won't work. What about here? Okay. Do you get activated? You don't. Cool. Why don't you get activated? So do you even activate like once? I'm sorry, dude. This is just the way that Redstone is. Like, it's not the most definite systems. I mean, it is a definite system. It's just not the simplest of ways to make stuff. Okay, so this should probably work in my opinion. And we're gonna do something like that. I'm just trying to make it as compact as possible. Oh, come on. So, okay, let's just forget compactness. I'm just gonna do it the normal way. I needed to place a block, not a destroy. A total noob mistake there, guys. Let's put repeater there. I'm sure I can make it smaller than Exhumoid. I have faith. Okay, so we got that signal coming out there. Nah, dude. He's really good at Redstone, right? He was doing Redstone before I even started playing, I think. So yeah, that's how good he is at all that stuff. So let's just hope that this takes out one item. And it does. Cool. Cool, right? Okay, that's actually quite cool. So what we're gonna do now is that actually gives us a short pulse, so we can have like a piston spit out a block, right? And so alright, what if we have it something like this? So when this is activated, this should, in theory, if I'm right, this should extend the piston. Okay, cool. Yes, okay, I'm right. So that piston extends, and that, let's just say, let's put it like this, and let's see if that works. Okay, that works. Cool. So let's just say that that places a block here. Let's change the circuit color. I'm gonna go for yellow now. So yellow circuit is now the circuit that will actually do like the stuff that is related to distributing the coin. So we're gonna get the coin. I'll figure out the output later. The output is not that big a deal. Maybe we have it some like this chest, or another dropper here with, and we can just have like a dropper line behind that. Right? We can have hoppers and chests and stuff like that. So we just need to power this now. So so there's a little bit of randomization element added. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is this is gonna start like a clock. Okay, so so this is what I'm thinking. So when you do Exhumoids, let's just say, I don't know, it's a system, right? What happens is you for sure 100% get at least something. So what we're going to do now is we're going to create a function that will run every time we send an input through it. Okay, so that function, what it does, it will give us an output of whether we'll get a derp coin or a regular coin, and then it will gonna take that output. So first of all, we're gonna create a chance thingy. Okay, so this will determine if the system is on or off, and let's just say that we start somewhere over here, right? And we're gonna use the simple dropper hopper system because I like that system the best, and I think that is the simplest way to do like a system in which you have multiple complexities, right? So if I want to do 6:1, suppose I can just do swords. And I'm going to go with stone swords for now, because let's just say that having that is not a good thing. So if you get 3, it does not pass an output, but if you get more than 3, it does. Okay, so we're going to get an output there. So okay, so how do we want to do this? Do we want to set a set rate of how many coins you're going to get? No, that's how the weaklings do it. So first we're going to determine if you get, so first let's just say that this is going to determine the amount of chance you have of getting a normal coin versus a derp coin. Okay, so right now we have a 1 in 6 chance of getting a derp coin, and wait, a premium derp coin. Okay, so that is I must have been confusing a few people there. So let's just say that we get the output there, something like that. We're gonna have to use the simple piston thingy there. So I'm gonna do that, and that, and we're gonna have something like that. But actually no, something like that. And okay, that, I think that needs to be like 1 block out. So yeah, I think this will work. This needs to be like on 4 ticks, 1, 2, 3. This needs to be on 1 tick, and I think this should work. So if this is on 3, this will pass through. This is on 1, it won't pass through. Okay, let's get a button and check if the system works. Now there's a good chance that it will take a long time before I get like a 1, but it's fine. So if it's only a 1, what happens then? Okay, so no, this needs to be actually like, what if I just put the piston here and that there. So even if it's a 2, it's fine. So it passes through no matter what. That means you always get a derp coin. You always get like a normal coin, and there's a chance that you might not get it and you might get a premium derp coin. So if I put a button there, so guys, this is how it works. See there, oh my god, okay, that's actually not an oh my god thing. We have a 5 in 6 chance of that. We're getting swords all the time right now. Swords basically, okay, so let me quickly put a piston here so that you can see it does not get activated that way. You see? Oh no, it is getting activated. We need to make this smaller. 2 ticks. Okay, cool. So actually I could just do something like that and set it to 1 tick. Make the system even faster. Yeah. So there we actually got like a 1 output. So that one will actually trigger the system for the premium derp coin. And you know what the color for the premium derp coin is, right, people? It's light blue. So now we're going to actually have another system that decides how many you get, right? Now I don't know how exactly Eximoid wants to do it. Like, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set a how could you do that? Actually, I'm going to pause and come back to this. I want to see how he, like, okay, there's not a pause option. Where did my pause option go? Okay, oh my god, we have to record, man. I can't have this recording go bad. Cool. So I think actually quickly disable flux. So if we have a 3 output, which we normally will have, we're gonna get the normal derp coin system, which I'm gonna represent by orange right now. Right, I'm actually gonna take it up and back because I don't want to make this like huge. It's getting actually quite out of hand right now. Yeah, so I hope, oh, this is actually quite big. This should go backwards, not forwards, but it's okay now. So whenever we activate this for the first time, this will activate this, right? This will actually activate once. So you see that system there will activate it once, so that we all at least get 1 output, right? And then when this block is here, we're gonna have a loop running that is gonna help us there again. So that loop will be activated again by this actually. So if that is there, we're gonna have a piston pushing this particular block. Because there's a block here, we're gonna have a clock then, right? That is occasionally gonna trigger this when it's over, and then when, okay, yeah, okay, I think I got the system in my head figured out now. Cool. So what we're gonna do now is, and we also need to trigger this particular block, right? And this, because this is the block, this is the key block. I'm gonna actually make it red. This is the key block. This block has all the fate, like everything rests on this block. If you power this block, everything triggers once, right? Properly. So cool. Now we're gonna do the normal derp coin system. I'm just gonna give M 3 derp coins for now. I don't know how many we're gonna get. Let me quickly see. Let's make a quick observer clock. I think observer clocks are the best. I'm gonna try and compact this down at the end. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna compact it down as well. But this is actually not that big a system if you think about it. Like honestly, it's not that bad. So actually, I can just take this back here, because what we're gonna do is we create an exclusive system where this only activates when we have 3. So we can have something like this actually. Yeah, and then this can activate thrice. So I'm gonna actually take a piston and move it up here actually, and because we're gonna have to move the output upwards, because finally we're gonna get it there, right? So we better start moving that way. So this will trigger a bunch of times, I don't know how many yet, so we're gonna put 64 I said, yeah, and we're gonna trigger it, and I just hope to god that my luck is really bad and I get 5. Yeah, cool. And that didn't activate. Yay for me. Okay, so now it has to activate, and that is spitting out a lot of coins. We had 64. That's 3 and 7. Okay, so what is the derp coin exchange rate normally? I think you get 8. That is not bad. I think we can stick with 7 for now. You can obviously change the delay here to change the amount of derp coins you get. So if I have 3 there, so we have 57 right now. If I press the button, and 57, and now we have, okay, this is 7 again. That actually doesn't help. What if we have something like that? So okay, no, we can't have something like that. I mean, you can just have a pulse extender here if you want to dispense more items. It's fine. I think anyone, like, if you want that, let me know. I can tell you how to do that. You can easily add pulse extenders. Like, simple pulse extenders will work fine. Or you can, if you want like 8, what we can do is we can just have another output going up. But I'm gonna stick with 7 for now because I think it's fine. So we're gonna keep it as fast as possible. So we're gonna get 7 right now. What I'm gonna do is actually get that here, and I should have probably stuck with orange here. I should actually mind my English. And then we're just gonna have the derp coin system over here. So this is gonna just dispense or put down the right amount of, like, not regular derp coin here. So this is gonna have, let's just say that orange concrete is the derp coin. So now if I press the button, or actually if I put, let's just say I'm gonna put 2 items in, right? We're gonna get 1 item taken out, and we're gonna have 7 derp coin in this, hopefully. No, we don't. Cool. What did I do wrong? So we might actually have gotten like really oh yeah, we got a derp coin out here. That's actually reducing the amount of derp coin we get, right? So this is not ideal. I don't understand why it's okay. So that shortens the pulse. I get it. This wooden button obviously has a longer pulse, so we can change this to change that. If I have 4, now let's see how many we get. If I put in 1, 2. 1 is gonna taken out. We get clear in my inventory. We get, okay, we get 2 now. Yeah, okay, cool. Man, we got some stuff to figure out. My confidence is dwindling at this stage of time. We can actually further compact this by raising this by 1 and raising this. Come on. Yeah, great. Do that to yourself, huh? And just having something like that. What we are doing right now is, once this activates, once we put some items in, it's locking the system. We're gonna get an output. That output goes into this thing, and this activates this repeater here, and that is gonna give us how long of an output we have, right? Actually, this activates this, and then this decides how long of the pulse we have. This locking, so this is like really fast. So what we could probably do, if you want to make it a little bit longer, we can change the delay by probably doing something like this here, oh, that there, and we can just lock it for a little bit of time once the item is in here. Does that work, or does that lock that permanently? I don't know. Let's quickly try that out. Okay, I should have more faith in it. What's the worst that can happen? Like, come on, right? So if I put 64 in, 63, and I don't think that prolonged that at all. Yeah, maybe we need to just have it like, timings need to be changed. Okay, that time we got the 1, so probably like a bad luck thingy. And we're gonna get a lot now. Yeah, Yeah, so that system won't work. We can't lock it for like a short amount of time. So what we can probably have is actually something really funny, something you might not expect to have. But what we can have is just another observer observing off this, and we can just have like so we can just actually, if I change the configuration a little bit, what I can have is just a block here and two pistons with observers on top of them. Oh, that's funny. That's a pretty good way to solve it, honestly, I think. Oh no, come on, no, don't activate. Okay, I did not think of that consideration. I should have made that consideration. That might activate the system quite a lot. Let's see how that goes. Honestly, I have no idea how this will go, but we're gonna give it a try. Oh man, that's funny. And bam, and we still got 3. Yay. Okay, cool. Did not work at all. Okay, so maybe they're getting it exactly the same point. Yeah, that's probably the reason. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna activate this at a different point and this at a different point. So that's the really easy way to do that is just having a different number of repeaters going out of this. This is actually 1, 2, 3 already. So what we need is we can have a target block here. So wait, we have to get an output out after 2, right? So that is the problem we were running into earlier as well. So yeah, something like this should work. Perhaps not. We just put a target block here for now, and actually no, we just put a target block there, and we're gonna do something like this. So okay, so I know this ain't the prettiest of redstone, but I think it's gonna make the point. Come on, man, don't let me down. And we get the short stick. Yeah, cool. So that activated for a really brief period of time. I don't like that at all. We're gonna try and extend that a little bit. What else? Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna stick with my previous strategy. Like, you just observe. That is what we're gonna do, people. Oh, I wish I had GitHub right now. Just do something like that. Hard reset. Let's go. I'm gonna figure out the premium duck point. Don't worry, people. Chill out. It's okay. It's okay. You know, it's not the end of the world. We're gonna have an observer observing of this and adding to this here thing. So let's see how many we get now. I hope I have not created a clock. I would hate for that to happen. So I'm gonna put in 28 and yeah, I have created a clock. Great. So what we can have actually here is a slab. Then the redstone won't go down. So if you didn't know this, redstone does not travel down transparent objects. So if we just have something like that, I think it will not create a clock now because it can't go down, right? So let's do that again. I'm gonna do the rising edge, and that again only gave us 3 outputs. Is that even connected? Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. I don't know what's wrong here. Let's just do something like this as well. Maybe I can just have something like that and that's gonna work. Because this should be working in my opinion. In my humble opinion. And maybe adding a little bit of delay there will help, right? Yeah, so this will climb up and this will add, I don't know. Let's just see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we have created a clock. Cool. Okay, yeah. How could I be so dumb? Okay, let's just take block output right out of here, and I want to place redstone there. So this should be working, question mark. Let's just hope I don't create another clock. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you know what? 3 derp coin it is. That's no. Okay, I have to figure this out. 7, at least 7. Something we have to give. What if I have this? Let's just see if that works. I think that worked. So what I'm gonna do is actually put in 1 item. Oh, that only gave me 2. Yeah, well done. Do that, huh? So you're giving me 2 now. Great work. I just need, okay, so I'm solving the wrong problem. I need to focus on extending this signal, right? And I think people, we're gonna have to come down to it. We're gonna have to use a signal extender here, or a pulse extender. I don't know why I said signal extender. That's a really bad way to put it. We're gonna use a pulse extender, standard one. Everyone uses this, by the way. If you have a favorite YouTuber, they use it probably. We're gonna divert that. That won't activate it. Don't worry. Okay, let's just be safe and put a slab there. Okay, that definitely won't activate that. And this is gonna give us a longer pulse, so we don't need all of this fancy jazz. Actually, we do need that fancy jazz. And that. Okay, cool. So now this will work. Flawless redstone with Warden. Beat ups, no, not with beat ups, with Warden this time. Not there. Okay, why are you not activating, my man? Okay, so maybe I just need to have a repeater there. Okay, that's a really short input. Okay, I get it. Yeah, so I just need to move this like a little bit ahead, like. So yeah, we're gonna make it compact. We're gonna have that there, and we can just have this here. Please don't. Okay. I'm gonna put a block there. Put a block there. Oh, sorry. Put a redstone dust there. I'll just put a block there, honestly. And this will or should work. Redstone time. Let's go. Please don't get okay. Okay. That is long enough. If you want to shorten that, we can just do that. And yeah, I think we did a pretty good job, guys. High five. High five myself. Let's go. Okay, let's do slash clear. I'm gonna put in some random item, and we're gonna get 9. Okay, 9 derp coin. Not a bad stake, honestly. I think that's fine. I don't know what the current rate is. I forgot. Okay, don't worry about me. I'm fine. So I think for diamonds, for premium derp coin, right? We're gonna have light blue, and that is gonna go into another one of these things. Now what actually we're gonna have is we're gonna use the three take output that we get, or I don't know how many outputs actually this is gonna give. So we're gonna quickly test that using this. I love using this, by the way, in case you haven't noticed. How do I have 2 there? Item duplication? I think so. Where's my button? So actually, you know what? I shouldn't use a button. I should just use this. And how many did that take out? Okay, so that gives out 2 outputs. That's good, actually. We're gonna use another one of these things here, just to change the amount of items. I mean, just to have a chance of getting a derp coin there. So general right. Okay, yeah, that's a joke. Not many people will get. Don't worry. Don't worry if you didn't get it. Okay, that was really funny for me. So we're gonna just take out the output like that, and if it is 3, so I'm gonna use like the most rudimentary technique here. What we're gonna do is just like, okay, so if it is 3, 1, 2, and let's just say if it is 2, because if it is 3, it is basically all definitely 2, right? We're just gonna do that, and Bam. Premium derp coin right over here. So now there is a chance, there's a 50% chance, but there's actually a 100% chance right now. So let's quickly reduce that by adding this. So now there's a 2 in 3 chance. Let's add this one. So now this activates twice. So you have a 1 in 4. So you have a 50% chance now. Oh no, sorry. So you have a 1 in 4, and then you have another 1 in 4. So you have 1 in 4 plus 1 in 4. That is okay. That is a half chance. Correct. So we have a 50% chance of getting it. Let's see how lucky I am. And that probably didn't work. Something went wrong, right? I know that much. Or maybe I just have bad luck. And we got a premium derp coin. Let's go. Okay, so the system is working, guys. So let me quickly add the swords, and I think we're done with the system. Obviously, we can do the diamond sorting here. So, oh my god, I forgot such a huge part of it. Okay, you know what? That is a problem for another day. I'm not messing with that right now. Let's just see if there's like any. Okay, but we're not done yet because we don't have the power to put infinite items in here. So what we're gonna have to do is, once you get an output, so we're gonna have to power this block again. Okay, so that is not playing any part at all right now. So you can just go, man. That is gonna create a clock, and I need that to be like one of the key components of the clock actually. So I'm gonna actually what I could do is actually have something like this, that extender block out here. That could be a key component of the block chain, right? I'm smart. So that is gonna create a quick clock just over here, right? So we're gonna actually, it's not gonna be a quick clock at all, but it's gonna be a clock nonetheless. Okay, it's a clock, guys. It's a clock. So that will go. Okay, that will activate that. I don't want that to activate, so I'm gonna have to do some improvisations here. We're gonna take that out of there. We're gonna have to make so that would definitely activate it again, I think. Definitely. I can think, man. I can think. Let's just say that so at the end, what happens at the end, right? So we know that this activates always, right? And then we want to wait for a little while, and then we're gonna cycle it back through this block somehow, right? So we know that this always activates. We can just take an output from here, and this will always give an output, like at least a signal strength of 1. So we'll work around that, and then we're gonna say that if it has a signal strength of 1, this will be activated, and then this will go through, which will go ahead, and in a little while, so if this is powered, or if it is active, this actually will be here. So we're gonna have to change a little bit of the redstone, teeny bit of the redstone, that, and we're gonna take that out that once. Actually, yeah, that will work. So okay, so I need actually no, that won't work. Let's just say that that's a direct output that goes there, that goes into a repeater. I said repeater. That goes into a line there, that passes through this. If there's a block there, the repeater would be powered, and this would continue on the signal, and it's gonna pass through another one. And what we're gonna do here is actually, this is gonna quickly roll out another one from like the bottom, probably. I can have a redstone block here. Actually, you know what? Let's just do it in pure redstone form. So that we're gonna step it down, and what we're gonna do is we have to reach again. We can actually even power this block, and that would work. No, we have to power this redstone. Okay, the red block is really hard to get to. I can probably power it something like this. But we don't want to power the, okay, yeah, that won't power to that thing. Okay, so this will work if you just route it like that. Let me quickly do it properly. And we're just gonna have a bunch of repeaters here, which are gonna take the signal, and finally we're gonna take it down. This should be working, I think. Even put a repeater there. I'll put another repeater there. I'm gonna put another repeater there. And I'm gonna take like a redstone. Okay guys, let's give this a shot. Okay, I'm gonna put 36. I'm gonna drain them out. Come on, I need some premium drop coin here. Let's just wait for the premium drop coin. I'm waiting for it. Premium drop coin. Come on. Come on. There's a really low chance, by the way, of you getting a premium drop coin. This is like a 1 in 6. So we put in about 36 items. So there's a, it should theoretically. Okay, yeah, we got some premium drop coin there now. Look at that. Oh, premium drop coin, baby. Let's go. And yeah, that works. I'm so happy. I'm happy with that, how that works. We can have a quick filter over here probably. Okay, just stop this madness. Let's just see if this actually stops itself. And please stop the madness. Please stop the madness. Now nothing should activate. Nothing should activate now. And nothing activates. Let's go, baby. We got this. We smartest. Let's go. Okay, I spent like 42 minutes on this. Oh my god, I've wasted so much time. No, dude.